see if I can figure out how to do this fight. Back. Also, sorry if I'm coughing today. My throat's pretty sore from giving the presentation. Inside corners.
Sorry.
Stay stacked. Armpits. East-west. On the B side. East-west. Or south. Knockback. North south. East-west. Stalked. Armpit stack. Then it's going to be east-west and then spread. Man, this feels bad. I did that whole thing with like a piece of gear missing.
No food, no pots.
I only used one pot.
I forgot to take my helmet on high stuff off my bar, so I was trying to press a flattest rapture. It was like, cannot use item in this area.
Well, at least you had gear in every one of your slots.
But to make up for using that pot, I screwed up my rotation like 3 times.
Now here's the real question. What happened to my... Oh, I think I was trying to replace my tenacity bracelet with a 520 piece, and that piece also had tenacity on it, but it messed up my gear set. All right, well, you live, you learn. You get a shitty parse. A parse with like minus 310 strength the entire pull. It's like a permanent weakness.
I don't remember that being part of the lyrics.
This is my Final Fantasy band cover. Back.
Short on tanks.
E.
I did not have Swift.
There's 2 people here. Probably don't want us to can damage or not. That's fine. Oh no! What is happening?
Oh no, I fell off the edge.
Probably would have been fine.
It's a lot of deaths and damage down stacks.
I got to the middle and I was like, hey, where is everybody?
It's okay, that's what Illustrates are for.
Oh, I gave myself everything. If I had had benediction, I would have put it on myself too.
here.
Oh no. 600. We're okay.
If I knew where my health bar was, I'd be concerned.
How did you know it was you if you can't see your health bar?
Back. Or I can just...
Short on points.
Ugh. Positions. First is flares and eyes. 3, 2, 1. Then it's ice and winds, and now it's puddles and look away.
I forgot to look away.
A Don't be in the middle. Get into the middle. Get on the butt. Spirit Taker. Why is it not pushing my fucking buttons? Warm, cool colors.
That can't be right.
No, that does not appear to be right.
Five people down here.
Yeah, I thought it was at B, but it was at 3. Or ish. Because it wasn't on the marker. Look away. 2. Ripperoni.
How come I got it?
How did you get it and me not?
I know, right?
That's weird.
That would mean that you were standing slightly behind Oli.
Guess.
Or you were rotated slightly towards Oli.
I guess technically slightly, because I'm facing the boss. I'm slightly turned to the left.
Red. My charge is not going off in time. This is really upsetting me. Why did I take that? Why did... I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed and wake up and have a new day. Placeholder.
Give me a second. I'm sending an SMS text message on my cellular telephone.
Gotta do that under the table without looking.
I don't know if I can do that anymore. I don't know if I trust autocorrect enough. Alright, I'm ready.
You don't have the muscle memory for T9?
What?
T9.
Do iPhones still do T9?
Yeah,
Well,
but
most certainly set it to do it.
Oh,
If you really want to.
Is that what that's called? T9?
seems
Yeah.
awful.
I've never heard anyone call that
What?
before.
What T9?
Sorry. I leaned on my controller.
He's taking forever to kill me.
We did the first half so nicely. I don't
Maybe I should take a piece of gear off. I'm sorry, what is T9?
T9 is the text input on using a 10-digit keypad.
Oh, I always heard 10 key, but maybe that's specifically in regards to Japanese input. 10 key input. Red.
Freeze. Long monsters.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Hello?
Maybe not the right markers.
D. Oh shit. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Block positions. Just this ice and winds. And 5. Puddles. And then stacks and stuff. And whatever, look away. A. Don't be in the middle. Warm and cool, warm and cool. AC. Hug the edge. Look away.
What?
didn't have anything instant.
That's one.
Okay, placeholder.
Triple, look for the line. Going towards D. 1A. One's gonna be, how should I put it? Height.
If you've got pots, use them.
Yeah, this is tight like an elephant in a clown car.
6%.
Not even close.
I mean, all the DPS.
Every DPS has died at least once.
Placeholder and I died during advanced, and then Tam and Midori died.
I was looking because normally I have a lily there, but I think I had used it earlier on a DPS. I'm like, oh, okay, well,
So the DPS killed the DPS.
in a roundabout way. I did try to cure 3. I did try.
Pull back. Hey. Not even close. Don't heal me.
I couldn't remember if she autoed.
Oh no! Oh no, we're so dead. Oh, good thing I was saying.
First is ice and wind. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is puddles, and then flares and eyes and stack. 3, 1, look away. Be in the middle. Get into the middle. Back on the butt. Shell crusher.
Even though it killed me.
Spirit taker. One cool. 2, 4. Someone should be going the other direction. Look away, hug the wall.
We might be okay. Maybe.
Sploosh. After the triple. For the tell. Going towards B, A2.
Yay, we did it.
Wasn't even worried. I guess everyone can roll need on the chest now. Yes. I will pass because I already got one. And everyone can roll need on the weapon. We'll also hit pass.
I get it, Salenta.
I'll be right back.
Oh, right. If I reset the enmity on the dummy, and I still have a ground dot, it doesn't do much. I'm definitely gonna have to fuck around with these buttons later.
Yeah, I hate my UI right now. This is tragic. I don't have time to actually set it up proper though.
Well, let me at least get in and get a feel for the mechanics.
Let me grab a drink and take 5 real fast before we get started, so I don't have to later.
Yeah, let me
A feel
deposit
for wiping.
a feel for wiping.
You did it wrong, placeholder. You didn't go
Yeah.
off a cliff.
But I did actually do it wrong, I think, because it like after I used the Ver Flare, I had too much black mana. Is that supposed to happen sometimes?
What did you
You,
go into it with?
I went into it with shit if I remember. It was like maybe 85 and 87 or something. It was close balanced, and then at the end of the combo I did the Ver Flare, but then because I had a Ver Fire proc, I used that, and that's what pushed my black too far. In that case, am I supposed to just like jolt first and then try to fish for a Ver Stone?
You would
Yeah.
use for holy, right?
Well,
Yes, you use Verholy.
Yeah.
so instead of using the flare, I should use the holy.
Yeah.
Because
so,
I had the fire. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so much smarter. I'm an
So
idiot.
like at least like when I played Red Mage, our rule of thumb is if I have no procs, use whichever one's lower. If I have procs for one, then use the opposite, even if it's going to bump it up a little bit higher. If I have procs for both, I'm a bad Red Mage, and I should make sure I go into my melee combo with only one proc.
Okay. So if you do have both, are you just kind of like resigning to the fact that you're gonna have to have imbalanced mana for a little bit?
You should. You should delay your melee combo by a GCD to use one of those procs. So it is better to use up a proc and then get a proc from a Verflare and a Verholy than to go in right as soon as you get over 80 and 80 and override a proc.
Okay, that makes
Because
sense.
then it could become a DPS loss later on where you have to use a jolt.
How much of the worst thing in the world is it to use manification when you're at 60-60?
It's not. That's normal.
Oh, okay. Because that seems to like be where it lines up a lot, and I hate it. But I guess if that's normal, then fine.
You will get manification anywhere between 40 and 60. It feels bad, but
Also, something you can do is you can if you end up with your thing and you have like no procs, like let's suppose you have the worst scenario where you didn't have any procs when you go into your melee combo, but you had even mana, so you didn't have a guaranteed proc. You can always well, assuming you save it, you can swift cast acceleration into Ver Arrow or Ver Thunder and force a proc
Oh, okay.
to get
acceleration
back in.
works on Verflare and Verholy, I think.
Yeah, it does.
So if you look and your mana's even and you have no procs, you can like pop acceleration.
But the
Leave.
the thing that you might end up with then is if you Verflare and you get the fire proc, you will have more black mana than white mana. And so what you want to do is swift cast the Ver Arrow to get your mana back even again, and then use the Ver Stone proc to go back into your Thunder.
As long as you don't end up with so much mana that it imbalances you.
Yeah. I think it's always incorrect to acceleration the Flare or Holy, but
You shouldn't do that, but if you have to, it's an option.
If you have Swift Cast up, you can use Swift Cast to kind of recover from a mana imbalance without having to use Jolt. Alright, I think that was probably enough of a break.
Gunblades look bad, and they should feel bad.
Aaron.
This class is infinitely more complicated than Black Mage.
It sucks, and trying to optimize it sucks.
Like, I feel like I have more than 4 buttons right now.
I'm gonna say I watched like 10 different videos today because I was trying to see different point of views so I could see all the mechanics from everybody's point of view. I had not seen one red mage.
It's because you can't backflip. For a
But I
good
just mean
portion
like
of the fight.
I don't understand why it said like the highest whatever was a red, but there weren't any. There were more black mages than red mage. I didn't see any red mages, and I saw like 4 black mages.
Well,
Well, you're
we were looking at like the top comps, so that's not necessarily the same as the people who make cleared videos. And it's also
I mean, I
we
watched
were
a lot of
looking
them.
at we were watching the recent, or sorry, we were looking at the recent leaderboards, and it could have been, I don't know, maybe that Red Mage had some balance changing in Shadowbringers that made it better.
No, well, yeah, no, I was trying to watch videos that were made in Shadowbringers because they wouldn't have dancers before that. I was trying to see.
I mean, your rotation is Vercure Verrays anyway.
So the only time I'm ever touching the Vercure button is in between phases to get a dual cast ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only time I touch Physic is when I want to say hello to someone who's in the yard. Hello. Hello. Hello.
17k, spicy.
Ooh, I bet I'll do 800.
884.
Feels bad.
So Tam asked a really important question earlier. Is Garuda's scream part of the music or a sound effect?
It's a sound effect.
Okay, good.
I'm 90% sure it's a sound effect because I definitely listened to other music while I was progging this.
I just turned up my sound effects so that I would hear it.
That looks right, so...
Alright. So,
Placeholder's watching a cutscene.
help us, Ollie Sensei.
we need to decide where we want the healers to stand and where we want Garuda to be pulled after the first mechanic. So my group always had healers standing just outside of B towards the wall and the off tank in B. And then you'd pull her towards D. But we can do whatever direction y'all want.
Is this one of those fights where I'm going to have extremely specific positions that I'm going to stand at every phase?
Probably.
Yep. But most of the time, it's like with everybody else.
Well, that's helpful.
It's like,
Yeah, because you won't even see yourself.
No, I've never seen a fight where everybody's stacked for so long.
I guess to recap, the first thing she's going to do is the slipstream.
Yep.
She needs to be pointed away, and then Tam joins the party. Kanata and I'm just going to say it. Kanata and I will stand over at B. We'll stand on like the outer edge of that marker. Tyleet will need to stand on the inner edge of the marker and pop a cooldown. The rest of the party needs to be like over near D or C, because you don't want to get hit with the line AoE, and you also don't want to get hit by a slipstream. It'll go off. Everybody's going to run towards D, and we'll hang out there and do ads. We want to see if we can do that first before we explain any more.
Alright, I want to make sure my food isn't going to fall off on the first pull. I know there's only 9 minutes left on it, but I wanted to make sure.
I'm very sad I'm not even going to get a weapon for this class from this.
Well, I'm sorry. This is beyond our control.
At least the bard bow is pretty.
I already messed up.
Oh, wait, that sounds wrong.
Hold on, I need a minute.
Okay, I need to pull her a little bit further.
We need to kill these, right?
So, did you see where I was standing, Kanata?
Uh-huh.
That's where you'll want to be.
Oh,
So we're both just going to go over there. Only one of us will get the marker, but if we're both over there, it's not a big deal.
There's a scream.
okay. Wait, so we aren't affected by it?
We get hit by it, but Tylede is taking the first hit of it. And that's what drops that big tornado in the center. So it'll be centered on him.
Okay. Do we have to go around
Gotta
the outside?
find it.
Say that again.
Do we have to go around the outside,
Here.
or can we go through it?
I'm going to pull the boss and show you where to stand.
Okay, don't go past right there.
We're here, right? And then Tyler will be here.
Tylede should be like right here.
And then can we just run through the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you are out of the tornado before it pulses, you're good.
Okay.
It's like that's the point at which you would have to be out of it.
Okay.
I want to pull her as close to the middle as possible, right?
Yeah, just pretty much meet her in the middle and keep her there until that mistrial hit goes out. Then you can take her towards D. Go towards the wall, but don't run into it.
Might take me a couple pulls. I want to see how many GCDs I can get in before I move her.
Do you really use acceleration 15 seconds before pull?
Isn't it 10 seconds?
Yeah, okay.
I think it's 10.
That's why I was concerned this thing says 15.
Yeah,
That seems really
I
tight.
think it's 10.
Alright.
It's not a problem. Just don't mess up.
I was gonna say, if you do it at 15, like, you gotta be pretty tight. Ugh. Maybe I'll do 12 till I get comfortable.
Well, we have the 12-second warning, so.
Yep. I'll go with that for now.
It's closer to 10 than 15.
It is 15? What? My life is a lie.
Do you want me to change that to 15 seconds?
Don't we have a 17-second countdown anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. Just do it like right after.
Well, the problem is if you do it at 15.2, it will run out before your spell lands.
Huh.
It is a 15-second buff.
Oh. Huh. Huh.
Can you... I did not have a chance to refresh myself. Can you remind me of the beginning part of this fate?
Yeah. So, since you're on DPS, literally all you have to do is stand, like, over here. Oh, and not
Pull
get
the
hit by
boss.
anything.
And on D?
Yeah. Healers will do their thing. There'll be a frontal tank buster, so don't... Well, it's not a tank buster. There'll be a frontal cleave. Don't be in front of the boss.
Nobody should get hit by the front of the fleet. Nobody.
Yeah, unless Tam is feeling spicy and turns her around.
No promises.
After the healer thing goes off, we're all going to go towards D. Ads will spawn. Make sure you don't AoE or anything until after Tylede has grabbed the spiny plume. Then you can AoE, but don't kill the spiny plume until after she gets back from her jump.
After we learn the level 70 rotation, it feels bad because there's no Phoenix.
charging.
Wait, where's the spiny?
Oh, I forgot. There's another slipstream.
Spiny right there.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah, that's Scream.
where we have to, when we the jump, we have to move for the feathers. Feather ring.
Do we need
That-
to stay together when we move for the jump or no?
And we just need to start out stacked, and then you can, just run away.
We are stacking on D for that, you said, right?
Yeah, around D. So after we pull her to D, there's another slipstream there. Tam will have to move back there, and then there's a tank buster in there as well. Yeah.
So, I realized a few things. One, I was supposed to practice this last night, and I didn't get a lot of practice in. And then I realized just now that I had been practicing the 80 opener, not the UU opener. So,
Stay free.
yeah, good times. I'll do that after tonight.
Yeah, it would be nice if there were instanced like level capped target dummies.
Can't you just go to level 70 stone sky sea?
For 3 minutes, sure.
I don't.
I don't know if that works. Does that work?
It must, right? If it's a level 70 fight, you'd think it would.
I don't know if it level sense you. Let's take a
No,
look.
I don't have Nascent Flash. This is terrible.
It is.
I miss nothing because this job is only level 70.
Oh, you're not level synced.
Mood.
Nice.
Oh god, I'm not used to hitting buttons that early either.
That's a big buster.
So the spiny appeared to go after Midori. Was there an AoE?
Well, it's tethered to you.
You need to be the first to hit it.
So if there was an AoE that went off before it was grabbed.
You wouldn't have that. You wouldn't have the tether.
Does the tether transfer? When someone
Yes,
dies?
but I did not have the tether, and Midori got a stack of the debuff from getting hit by the spiny.
I am doing the UU opener. So you just need to grab it faster.
Yeah, same.
And-
Considering I literally did my AoE.
So it starts out not in AoE range.
Yeah.
So you'll
just
have
have
to
to
find it in the enmity list, and then like
My AoE range is bigger than yours.
Here's the other thing. It doesn't. They don't appear in the enmity list when they're targetable.
do they not?
No.
Until you grab aggro from them in some way, they don't appear on your aggro list. So a heal will do it, but if you hit just Garuda, you actually don't trigger their aggro.
Does it always spawn in the same spot?
No.
They
So-
spawn around the edge.
Make a target macro like back in the day.
You know what?
Slash tar plume,
Those-
whatever the plume is, slash
Those
whatever.
don't work anymore.
Really? Rip.
At least last second.
Like, there's some that are spawning, like, way the heck over here, and then take a million years to, like, walk over.
Those are going to be Satins. The Spiny does spawn closer to the boss, but it's not going to be an AoE range.
Okay.
You just have to, like, be looking for it.
It could be anywhere, though, right? Tap, 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 right?
That's my recommendation, to, like, to start tapping away from Garuda as soon as it's time, and hoping you land on it.
Okay.
I do not recommend tab targeting, but
Recommend delaying standard until Tyleek gets comfortable with finding the spiny.
How do you do it on controller then?
I
Actually, they tell
don't
you
know.
to delay it here, but
This should not do half the HP now. Much better. Woo! Yeah. It's fine. Get out.
Move.
Oh no!
Nope.
Oh, that hurts. Why does everything hurt so much? Friction? That's on... Okay, because she's dead.
Well, there go my 2 stacks.
I should take a sack, right? Alright.
When do we kill the other plume?
It needs to be right as or just slightly before she lands. Any
say again,
sooner and the
it's too
bubble won't
screaming.
last long enough. And any later, you risk not having enough time to do all the shit you need to do before she starts frictioning.
Did we awaken her or no?
Oh no, we were not alive.
Damn.
So both healers take 2 stacks, right?
Which DPS wants to gain 3 or 2 stacks of thermal low.
If it means doing less work later, I will do stuff in this phase.
Talk after this poll.
I mean, shouldn't it be the melee? You shouldn't force the melee to do stuff in other phases.
I'm finding like spawn in front of me.
Yeah, that spawny's going down.
Oh no, I'm asleep.
No, we're not asleep.
Well, there's 3 stacks of thermal load. Probably that?
Yeah, that's death.
Well, okay.
No, it is. Like,
Well, the person who has it is dead, so...
I mean,
he
he can't
wasn't
get.
killed us when
Yeah,
we
he
went
can't get
to
that
it.
many.
Yeah. Okay. So
Someone was beating directly on the spiny instead of the satins.
that spiny was still way too thick.
Yeah, but there were satins that were way higher in health that should have been dead before the spiny got to that point.
So who there is AoE?
Me.
I mean, I'm using Outburst. That technically counts as AoE.
I'm sure that
I
there's
should-
something very specific I should be doing there that I don't know what to do yet. So
Yeah, I mean, I should be saving a Flaming Crush for that. I should also be saving a Pain Flare instead of using Festers on Garuda.
Probably either when she does that little flippy turn saying she's going to summon the feathers, precast a Doton, or prep to use a Katon.
So that was it was it the spiny that spawned right on me, or was it a satin that spawned on me?
That spiny spawned right on top of you.
So yeah, I can't do AoE.
Not till after Teddy gets aggro.
There's a whole lot of stuff that I need to work out here, so
I could delay my inner release.
that seems completely unnecessary. Guys, like, do not over-adjust to this.
No, because then we'll start doing too much, and then the spiny will die way too early.
You could enter release and start out with Fell Cleave.
I'll throw in some gravities and see if that helps.
Okay, I've got an adjusted opener that delays my Dreadworm trance, so I can Death Flare the.
I would tell you this, right? Like, seriously, I could be doing 3 times as much AoE. Like, this is not going to be a problem.
Let's just see with little adjustments if we can get there. Which DPS are going to get 2 stacks?
Okay, which should get 2 stacks for optimal performance?
Uptime.
But
Probably Midori Carrot placeholder.
get 2 stacks?
Or no, hang on.
So not the melee.
No, Solenta should get 1.
No stupid questions. How do we get stacks again?
By standing outside the bubble.
Okay, so if we want 2 stacks, we're not going in the bubble.
Correct.
Cool.
Okay, who wants
And
to be
I need to
responsible
I
for
need to
a
clear my stacks, right?
Yeah, you'll do that first. Who wants to be responsible for a Meso High Tether during this phase?
Me!
Okay, then Carrot's getting 2 stacks. Who wants to be responsible for a Meso High Tether in Ultima?
Like 8 years from now.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, so Solenta, Carrot, and Placeholder will not go into the bubble
At all?
at all. Do not set foot in the bubble. Do not
Yeah.
enter the bubble.
I hate bubbles.
Now, everybody else, do we wait till we get 1 stack and then step into the bubble?
No. So the order of events is that she will scream and jump. We will finish killing the spiny plume as she lands. She will cast Mistrial Shriek. We're going to heal up. Tylee is going to step into the bubble and cleanse his stacks. And then we'll heal up. And everybody will get into the bubble except for those 3 DPS. And I think...
And both healers?
No, because we're going to grab a stack when everybody moves out.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to make sure that the tanks don't need another one.
I thought one of the tanks needed 2.
I'd say they have all those videos I watch have the tank handle the tether in this phase, but
There's 2 tethers.
right. Or
But
both
it's
tanks.
one.
Both tanks handle the tethers, so
When we did it, we had a DPS and a tank do it. It doesn't really matter. It's just I think it's easier with the DPS.
well, and the tank did the 3rd awakening too. With that tether. Are
That's
we
how
doing all 3 with the bubble?
We
we're
are
not doing-
not. We're not waking her up early. We're not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
We're
I was
not.
hoping not. I was already doing the
No.
bug.
If I can't teach early awoken Garuda because there's feather lances and shit that I don't know how to do.
But what about our parses?
Nope.
So yeah, those 3 DPS will be outside. Everybody else will be inside the bubble. As soon as that friction hits, everybody gets out of the bubble. We're going to heal up. Second friction will hit. We'll heal up. Then Solenta is going to step into the bubble. So I said you guys aren't going in the bubble. You are going in the bubble. Solenta is going to step into the bubble. And it's going to do damage. We're going to heal up. And then... Who's the person with no responsibilities?
Me. I don't know why though.
And then Midori is going to step into the bubble.
All right.
Which will leave Carrot and Placeholder each with 1 stack. Kanata, me, Tam, and Tylee with 1 stack. Which sets us up for later in the fight.
I just want to. I want to confirm. I'm never going in the bubble. All right.
Correct. You are not going in the bubble. Solenta is actually going into the bubble.
So we need to stay in for the first friction and then be outside for the second friction.
Correct.
If Midori is volunteering to do some work, then either placeholder.
I was
or
say
I
this will be
could
the only
trade.
party where the dancer is not grabbing a tether. So,
Like, I actually
but it would
think
need to be in the last. It's better for. I think it's better to do it in the last phase.
yeah, I think placeholder, you're probably better off not having responsibilities. Just do deeps, man.
Well, then placeholder is gonna go in the bubble.
It's safe in the bubble.
All right. How many? So do I just?
I mean,
stay?
I'm only saying that because I think I have more mobility than you. Even though you're a red mage, you only get to move every other GCD.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll be. I want to talk about the bubble, Tam. So when do I go in the bubble?
So I'll try to call it out, but it'll be so after that second friction. As soon as we are healed up, Solenta's gonna step in. We'll take damage. As soon as we're healed up from that, you will step in.
Okay, so we're still staying out for the first friction, then we're doing a little dance into it for the second, I guess.
Everybody's out for second friction.
Oh, when are we doing this
Okay,
little
so-
dance? You mean Solenta are doing?
Okay. First friction hits. You guys are outside of the bubble. Everybody moves out for second friction. Second friction hits. We heal up. Solenta steps in. We take damage. You step in. We
Got
take
it.
damage. She
Okay.
screams. We run.
How long is this fight?
Don't ask that
18
question.
minutes.
But most of it is like you don't do anything. The intermission's super long.
Oh, I hit the wrong button already. Muscle memory, man.
What?
That's fast.
Okay, Tylee, go in. DPS out.
Did I step out too early?
Everything out.
Oh, I stepped out too early.
Okay,
Oh,
this is
I have to stack with you all for the friction. Okay.
Let's run.
Oh shit. That dot really hurts.
There's gonna be another scream.
Run.
This is when
So
you want
everybody
enemies
in the
here.
middle, tanks will grab the first hits of those. Scream.
Very
Well.
chaotic.
Well, I got between the screams.
I got Gruda to half.
By the way, just double checking, Tylee. I assume you're picking up the spiny with an AoE, not with like a lob or
Yes.
something. Okay.
Yes, I am using Demon Slice. Or Slaughter, or whatever.
Okay. So that's why I probably won't put down a Doton, because then I'll pick it up. I don't want it.
Oh, damn it. It worked every other time.
Why is this so far away? Also, Cam is very dead. Oh no! Oh no! Run away!
I don't think so.
Run away! Whee! Ow, that actually really hurts.
That's why DPS can't take it.
Okay. That does more HP than the max HP of the tank. Holy cow.
What does?
Bloom's Tank Buster. Is that too early?
It'll be tight.
Oof.
Yeah, you gotta let us heal up.
I saw people's HP go up. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, lol. That wasn't stacked. Well, that's really awkward. Whatever.
Do I need to stack up for that? Run.
You need to keep a pointed way for positionals.
Wait,
That in-
what? Holy cow. Okay,
Scream coming up. Run.
In what world do I take this res?
I
Why?
don't think you do.
Kanadin.
Oh wait, I need to be on the inside, not on the outside. Durr. Ha 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 ha.
Who takes the... I know the tanks are supposed to take the AoEs, but how do we take the AoEs from the ads?
So what you'll do is you're gonna pull her like to the corner, and then you're just gonna stand in between the sister and the party. So everybody in the party should be right in the center, and then the tanks will grab the like stand between us and the sisters. And by pulling her away from the center, the party can actually stack in the middle and not get hit by Wicked Wheel. So it's like, you could kind of do it how we did like a priority system for the orbs in 10. Like Tam can always get like north and west, and Tylee can always get south and east, or like a priority system for north and south, east and west. However
Okay.
you do it.
I was just wondering if I just needed to be closer to the sister, to one of the sisters.
You just need to be in between her and us. But then you also need to pull Garuda out of the center, if that makes sense. So, like, assuming we had that same setup again, where the sister was at north and there was a sister at west, you would kind of pull Garuda towards 2. She'll stop moving to cast Wicked Wheel. The party will stack at 4. Tam would go, let's say Tam's always taking north. Tam would go stand between 1 and 4. And Tylee would go stand between west and 4.
I'll take north and east. So one in B.
I want to point out that this is the first time that, unironically, I'm using Titan Eggy in a fight.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken Nugget gets to shine in this phase. And no, not for the shield.
Is there some point where he actually does more damage than the other two?
He does more burst AoE damage than Garuda. Oh, come on. But if I mess up my opener, it's all for naught. God, look at all that shit on the floor. Yeah.
I lead in. Everybody in except for 3 DPS. Everybody out. That was good, placeholder.
Oh yeah, mitigation on that hit.
So when placeholder went in, that's when if Salento was alive and was still going first, Salento would go in.
That feels like there's plenty of time.
That's probably
There
bad.
we're taking a little long for the initial tank cleanse. I guess if you are going to be in the bubble for the first friction, as soon as the bubble shows up, you can go ahead and stand.
Isn't everybody supposed to be in for the first friction? Except for
No.
the people that are out?
Except for the people that yeah, except for the people that are out.
That's one way to say that.
Except for the people that need to stay out, I should say.
Yes.
Now, can we just go straight into the bubble, or do we need to wait?
You can go straight into the bubble as soon as it spawns. Tylete needs to give us like a GCD to heal up. But no more than that. Because I'm casting an aspect of Helios and Collective Unconscious or Celestial Opposition, so
Can you not heal in the bubble?
you can, but the time it would take for me to move into the bubble and then start casting a heal.
I was just wondering if the bubble had any effect on healing.
This is the amount of damage people take.
Oh. Oh, come on. Get out, get out. Oh, come on. Found it.
Here we go.
I was gonna say we kind of ran out early.
Titan's AoE's throwing me off.
Wait a second.
Oh, I'm so dead. Do we have like the reprisal on this?
Needs to be a reprisal.
Sure.
Everybody stack up.
Oh yeah, please. Oh no.
Right before or as she lands.
Okay.
Let's aim for as she lands so that we have a little bit more wiggle room with cleanses as we're learning. Kanata, what are you using after Mistrial Shriek to heal up?
That's the one.
Right after she comes back from her jump, the big AoE,
Yeah,
the
just
first jump.
Indom, and then I'm casting Sucker, but it's not fast enough, so it's basically just Indom. That's the only thing I can guarantee.
So, anytime before a scream, we need to be stacked up as much as possible. So that way, if I was stacked up and then placeholder was standing right where he is, and I ran this way thinking it was going to be safe, I'm suddenly running into a puddle that I didn't realize was going to be there.
Well, yeah. No, that was totally me. But it's like what happens is that
No, I mean, I do it too. So it's like, no.
what happens is that we're late, and then we start getting used to it, and then we like, oh, didn't it already go off? Because we're like now thinking ahead, and so yeah, that's what happens. So that seems to happen on every type we do this. We do a puddle of any kind. So first we're late, then we get it, and then we're start too early, and then we have to hold back.
I'm just following this rotation like to the second, and it's using all of my tiny brain.
changing the timing.
Okay.
Everybody out? Salenta in. Carrot go in, just for the sake of it. No, we didn't.
Scream.
like,
Dear.
I'm so dead. What do I do?
Oh crap. Did I get it?
You did.
Scream.
4. Oh dear. I guess we'll just have a few sacrifices.
Do I need a cooldown for that?
It's not so much.
Is that what we're having those tornadoes?
Yeah.
Cam, if it's anything like T, we need a cooldown for literally everything.
Well, I'm trying to save them so that they're not like all being used and then I don't have any.
To confirm, who is staying outside of the bubble initially?
I'm out.
I thought it was placeholder Salenta and Carrot,
Okay, that's what I thought.
since I'm doing nothing later.
Wait,
You will
no,
be
that's how
out
we
of-
changed it, so I was going in the bubble.
You
After.
go at, so you stay out initially. That's why we didn't awaken her.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. You're right.
So you're out for first friction, then everybody's out for second, then you're going to go in, the placeholder's going to go in, and that'll set her up to be awakened later on.
How far do I need to drag her out for when the sisters come down?
Ish. If
I'm sorry.
If that, like where I'm standing. Like
Oh,
that,
pretty
that
far.
distance.
Pretty far.
The wheel is pretty big, and it's okay if the party isn't squarely in the center, but if you are not Tylee or Tam, you should be as close to the center as possible for that mechanic.
So she's going to be out of melee for a little bit, is what you're
You
saying.
can't get into melee range anyway because she's doing Wicked Wheel. That big circle AoE around her. So you can't hit her anyway.
Well, I mean, when I'm pulling her away.
I mean, the melee can stay on her until Wicked Wheel appears. And then run to the center. But pretty much as soon as those line AoEs go off, there's a scream. So get ready to move. Just don't move until you hear the scream.
Yeah, I don't move her until she screams.
I mean, this is more for people that are stuck, because, like, again, if you move early and then, you know.
Yeah, after she screams, I'm going to probably pull her between A and B, because I'm going to be north or east. Unless I have to, like, sprint south or something. That's... If they end up west and south, I'll take west. But
You'll just have to meander her back to the center.
Screen.
Three DPS out. Everybody out. Excellent to go in. Placeholder go in.
Scream coming up.
Where are we supposed to take those?
Center.
Kitchen? I don't know what it's
So at this point,
No, I feel like a doofus.
We sleepy.
Wake up. Wake us up, Tylene.
So long.
It's
Oh, we're gonna
30
die.
seconds.
How do I wake you up?
You can't.
Like that.
Well, no, I actually can. I just used it on myself.
These are not dispellable.
Cures always wake up.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, that's. Don't you remember doing Palace of the Dead?
Huh.
Nada never did Palace of the Dead, right?
Yeah, yes, he did.
We
We took him through. We have screenshots somewhere.
He has a nightmare mount to prove it. I think he got 2 of them actually.
Was
I never cleared
Whatever
it.
it's called,
floor
the nightmare
200?
Pegasus.
No, not 200.
Okay, I remember having a very different group for floor 200 clear.
Oh, I have a picture of him on a bench with us.
Well, no, we took him on like one run.
Oh.
You were like, Konada, you need to do this, and he's like, do I have to?
That sounds plausible.
This is the one with the pumpkin thing, right? Is
Yes.
that 200?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The glass pumpkin, yeah.
oh, Carrot, your HP.
What's wrong with my HP? What happened?
It's low. Did you take off a piece
Food?
of equipment?
Something break?
No, I have gear in every slot.
Do you have food on?
I mean, food fell off on a pull, but like, is that 5,000 HP? Maybe.
Yeah, actually.
So is everybody good on what to do during those 2 tethers with so the first sister mechanic? So if you're not the tanks, you're stacking on 4.
All right, I can do that. Even my pebble brain can do that.
Okay. So then for that second set of tethers, Tylete is going to take the tether at east, and the DPS that is shedding all responsibility during this phase is going to take it at west. I don't remember who that was. I think it's Carrot.
Yeah, I'm taking this phase's meso high.
So they will take the tethers. We're going to need shields for that, for sure.
Where's the tether?
It'll show up coming from the west. It's bright green. You can't miss it.
All right, west. I will take the west tether.
Tylete is taking east. We absolutely need shields. I'll throw up my bubble.
And where am I standing for that? Am I standing like on D?
Around
or...
D, yes.
Okay.
You
Like
wanna
I'm not
make
going to
sure
be
that-
at the edge of the arena.
No, because you're probably also going to have a satin plume tethered to you. So everybody else will DPS down the plumes, and with Carrot taking that tether, that should awaken her.
When we step into the bubble, It's just a quick in and out thing, right? We don't have to stay in for any reason, right?
You can just pop in, pop out.
Okay.
Probably get a server tick there, right?
No, the boss needs to be pulled away from 4 so that we can actually stack there, because she casts Wicked Wheel. So when she screams before the first sister mechanic, my recommendation is for Tam to, so if, let's say the rest of the party runs south, Tam can run kind of north-ish.
I run northeast.
Yeah, just let her stay there. Yeah, save a Raiton for that, Salenta or something.
Oh, I don't have my guaranteed crits. It's fine.
Dodge.
Oh, that could be. Oh, well, let's see how this goes.
It's fine.
3 DPS out. Ooh, too soon, Salenta. Go ahead, placeholder.
Oops.
Alright.
Bring her back towards the center.
Yeah. That doesn't usually. Oh, jeez. Wait, what?
I wasn't kidding when it said it does a lot.
Do I need to take one of those?
No.
Wait, no, I can't because I get a tank buster right there.
I guess Aurora doesn't wake you up because it's a regen. Well then.
Awkward.
Oh, I got autoed and then got sleeped again. So the timing to go into the bubble to cleanse, so second friction will go off, we will heal, and then the first person goes in.
Wait, so Carrot's the one that took it, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to. But yes, it does a metric fuck ton of damage.
Actually, I don't.
How much is that in Imperial fuck tons? I'm too small brain for.
I'm not seeing it on his hit. What's it called?
I don't actually know what it's called.
Because the max he took is 38, and I don't know why he died then. I don't know why I died. 'Cause
I
didn't
don't
even
think
have
we
it.
had enough mitigation.
Oh.
So we need a tank mitigation there, not reprisal.
Oh, okay. I can soil.
Yeah.
How early do I need to shake in Ifrit?
Should not use shake here because pretty much she should be almost dead by this point. By that point, rather. So it'd be better if Talit could use Heart of Light.
I was using Samba on Aerial Blast, but I could do it there instead if you want.
We let's see.
I can also cure whenever you need something if you want. So.
If you could pop Curing Waltz after second friction.
Okay.
Or so either second friction or between the cleanses. Either spot's fine. Samba is yeah, using it on the Mesoite tethers probably isn't a bad idea.
Like I don't even
Okay.
I don't even have like food in the fridge.
Turns out there's just a beehive in the back of your fridge.
In the freezer. Or in the fridge.
Bees are friendly. You're fine.
They're actually murder hornets. Those are still a thing, right?
Yup, still are.
Everyone in except for DPS. Everybody out. Excellent to end. Placeholder. Perfect!
Order.
No, I use my Swift Cast as part of my rotation.
Placeholder, do you have it?
Yeah, I got it.
Nope.
Don't know if that's gonna matter. Oh no, Garuda hurts so much. Ah. Oh, that's switched one.
I'm gonna die.
Among other problems.
We woke her up.
Messa hi, Messa heiny ho.
We did a thing!
We did a thing, sort of. Oh, oh wait, no.
We typed the Bible. Which is not implying that we're monkeys.
So I can't really talk yet while I'm doing my stuff. But you should just assume I'm gonna get the res unless I don't. In which case I'm not going to. Because I don't see someone's dead. It's a work in progress.
Okay. Well, we have 2 reserves, so
You just need like macros for your longer cooldown spells where it tries to res someone just down the party list before casting at the big one.
That seems extra meta.
All right, got a question. Is everybody supposed to have a debuff after the first spiny phase?
Almost everybody, yes. You will have a stack.
Because half the time I'm not getting one.
You're getting one.
Half the time I'm not.
Well, that's a.
Then you got a foot in the bubble
that's a
still.
you pro-
Like I'm outside of the bubble, and
You-
friction is
you-
getting casted, and
You need to be
keep a stack
all
with
up
us.
in her grill.
so I do need to stack with you guys.
Well, technically speaking, we should be close behind her, and you should be really close to her center in front of her.
I say,
Yeah, that
isn't-
way she doesn't turn around.
Yeah.
And hit by the friction to actually get a stack. That is at your discretion, Midori. Wherever you feel like we're low.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, I don't want to do it and then overheal you, or have you overheal. That time you died between the cleanses, so I could do it there.
I did dive into the cleanses. It's hard to play on controller and do push to talk.
Sure. I could do it there.
That's fine.
You can do armor crush out of position and still get the extension.
Oh, really? It says it's Oh, I guess it's the combo bonus, not the.
Yeah, only the damage is the bonus.
It's not that mean.
That's even worse then, because it's falling off for.
It used
It's
to
not
be.
ARR.
Well, he wouldn't have armor crush in ARR.
No, I just mean. When you had to do positionals in order to get your buffs. Like heavy thrust.
Trick that going from the back. Ow.
I did not move away quick enough. That's my beat. There are 2 cleaves that I need to not hit you guys with.
I mean, we'd prefer if you didn't hit us with any.
It's like there are at least 2, probably more.
Should switch those ha-has from her to la-la.
Now, after the first slipstream, does she do a tank buster on me after every other one?
Yes. Except if we see the very last strip stream. Slipstream. We have to share it. But we should not be seeing that.
Alright, let's get her dead. Awoken or not.
Do you know Lahi?
Oh no.
That's too short.
Ease up on the spiny.
That's
My face.
probably wrong.
I got him.
Again, didn't get it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Eric is so bad.
Oh,
Take
that goes.
that, bait.
That goes through home gang. Good to know. Good to know. Good luck.
Oh shit, wicked wheel. Ah!
The world is ending.
Also, this music is giving me flashbacks to light farming, and it's not happy.
Oh.
So the DPS that are staying outside of the bubble, y'all need to stay outside, yes, but you need to be like on the opposite side of the party. So like, let's assume that this is the party stacked. Well, okay, yeah, everybody stack up. Let's assume that this is the party stacked inside of the bubble. The line of the bubble is here. Y'all need to be right here, like kissing the bubble, basically. Not like down here, because what could happen is like she picks somebody randomly for the friction. So if somebody's way back here outside of the bubble and they get picked for the friction, it's just gonna like squeaky toy delete you.
Skid marks.
Yeah. And then when everybody moves out, we need to stay together and kind of be up in our hitbox so that it hits Tam as well.
I guess I do have True North as available to me, so. It's not on my bar, though.
I mean, I'm gonna try to position her like right on the side of the bubble.
That's bad.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
really
that's
bad.
way too early.
Perfect position though. I like it.
That was too early, Slanta.
You should be
Yeah.
closer into her hitbox, Tim.
Something.
Where's? Oh,
It's
she was covering her.
back center.
Switching. Eastern West. Oh, something was weird. Oh wait, I forgot! I forgot! What even is Sacred Soil?
Also, we need to do the AoE on the second set of plumes. I'm trying to practice my stuff, but one for the second set of plumes, we also need to be super stacked up, and the boss needs to be like right there, so that if I'm targeting the boss, AoEs will cleave the plumes.
You will not be stacked up with us there, though. You are taking a tether.
That should be fine, right? You can just hit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not like super far apart, but like the point is the plumes need to be on the boss.
Right.
Well, if there's a plume tethered to you, that might be really awkward.
Where I'm standing is irrelevant.
Unless there's a plume tethered to you.
And I'm not going to be like super far out of the party.
Okay.
So the guide does have the tethers move out just a little bit. I don't know if it's proximity based damage. But I would recommend, move out just a little bit towards west and east. Like, don't grab it and be standing like right here. Be like here.
Sure.
Except like towards D, because that's where it'll be.
Can I ask you a favor, Tam?
What's that?
Can you add a sound effect to 10 seconds?
Sure.
Thank you. I keep missing it.
What's your favorite sound effect?
Sounds quiet.
They need to add a Lahi sound effect.
Sorry, I'm ready. If that's yeah.
I gotta wait a second.
I use 9 a lot.
I missed the call sound effects from 11. Call 1 was this ear-splitting, like, coach's whistle.
Is there a specific sound effect you wanted?
No.
Alright. Hopefully that works. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Marvelous.
Garuda is too far away from the stack. There. So either the stack needs to move closer to Garuda, or Garuda needs to not pull quite so far away.
Well,
That is why we stack up.
Oh, I guess I can't flip there.
Also, people need to be like inside her hitbox on the butt, so that Tam can get hit with the friction.
That is a very small AoE.
There's just one pulse.
Heart of Light. There will be a substitute at some point.
This one we sack?
No, she's not awoken.
We did not awaken her though.
That's fine. Oh, jeez.
I didn't use home hang there.
Top sprint.
What?
Wait. B.
Oh no.
Meh.
Party on A. Except for Tam. This is where we need shake.
Oh, for the.
Invuln.
And 3.
We have not assigned nails to people.
No, we haven't. Are we supposed to...
South, all the way south.
Oh, that's awkward.
They also can't die before they get hit by the eruptions.
I just, no. I have no idea what.
Yeah, I am like... This is Enrage, right?
Well, sort of.
I mean, there are nails alive, so.
I mean, not like,
Yes.
not like end of phase Enrage, but
yeah.
Nail's not done Enrage.
So yeah, the only issue with that Garuda was that friction. But yeah. So after we all come back to the center, after this, the sisters, Sacred Soil, Heart of Light, and I'll have Bubble. And Soccer.
Does Bubble and Sacred Soul stack?
Surely they do.
Didn't they make them not stack?
Check.
Alright, just want to check out for Ifrit. This is DPS discussion. The guide I'm looking at is saying that we should be doing all of our raid buffs on the second GCD. So after Ifrit respawns. So that's Chain Stratagem, Divination. Hey, we do have an Astro. Technical Step and Trick Attack, all from after the second GCD.
Yes.
Because everyone else's on that page?
Sure, I am now.
So
For the second, or like as the second GCD?
Like you, GCD1, GCD2, pop your thing.
Sure.
because you wanna get the full buff before nails spawn, and you want to make sure it's up again for Titan. So there should not be like a second tech step or anything like that during Garuda.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
So, the good news is that a warrior can solo the front 2 nails pretty much. Because you should have your big warrior thing there.
Your big warrior thing.
I don't know what it's called.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
I call it an axe.
So
Infuriate?
whatever it is, you can AoE down the nails. So good rule of thumb is get them to 25. It's like dolls, basically. Do you remember dolls?
No.
You can kind of get it down to around 25, then let it grow, and then we're gonna kill. So we're gonna do the Z pattern, the video of which I posted. So
So you're saying I should use my inner release on the nails?
yes, but don't kill the don't just like go ham and kill them immediately.
Oh yeah.
Who wants first nail?
Sure.
It's a DPS. So if you are attacking a nail, you will not be baiting. So Salenta gets 1 nail regardless. And Midori is one of the people baiting.
Yes. Although I can also attack, but I won't if you.
You shouldn't have to.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to.
Garrett, I don't actually know which of us is more mobile. Is it Summoner or Red Mage?
It really depends on what part of my phase is, but I can like float like 4 GCDs that I can, move during, usually for any part of the fight, because I can move anytime I'm using a pet skill, and I can move during Rune 4 casts. So it's like Red Mage can move a little bit often, and Summoner can move a lot, but not forever.
The fact that there's, 4 or 5 eruptions, I think I'm taking a nail.
Yeah. So Salenta can take the first nail. So that'll be, if we think about the trapezoid shape, that'll be bottom right.
What do you mean by take a nail? You mean he's killing it?
He's killing it. He should be the only one attacking it. If he has died at some point and has weakness, then somebody else will have to attack the nail to help him. But a ninja can absolutely do that nail on their own.
And we're not fully killing it. You said we have to leave it a little bit alive.
So you're gonna take it down to around 25%. People baiting eruptions, the first 2 eruptions need to hit the bottom nail on your side. And then the second 2 eruptions need to hit the top nail on your side. So, for argument's sake, let's assume that this is south and that the trapezoid is directly in front of us. So we could say that, like, the first nail we're going to kill is around here-ish. This isn't perfect. So nails are going to spawn. The DPS would go ahead and start attacking their nails, but not killing them. Tam's going to do his own thing up there with his nails. Yes, it is the one you will be hitting from the beginning and finishing off Salenta. A healer will get targeted with Searing Wind. They will go to the bottom of the trapezoid, right up against the edge here. The people baiting are going to start around here where Midori is. Midori knows what she's doing, I guess. And you're going to move up around the arena and drop 2 eruptions on your bottom nail, 2 eruptions on the top nail, and then meet in the middle and come back down to the center. As soon... Oh, God.
The rest of the party in the situation is just in the middle somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
So as soon as this snail is fully grown, you can kill it. And then we'll kill this snail, and then we'll go diagonal and kill top right, and then top left.
Do the nails always spawn in that same orientation?
They are always in the trapezoid configuration. It is random in which way that will be facing.
So we're always treating this bottom right as number 1, and then this one over here is number 2.
Yeah, so you're going to make E.
Okay.
It's technically reverse C since we're going from the bottom to the top.
And so as soon as they're up, I can just start working on my nail as long as I don't take it past 25, right?
Yep. And don't kill it before Silentos, yeah.
And that means that I'm not attacking any nails, correct?
Correct. Usually everybody kind of helps out on like the last 2 just to kill them. But nobody should touch them until that point except for Tam.
Is there any delay required on after Solantis dies that mine needs to die, or like as soon as it's dead I can kill mine?
So it will do damage and give everybody a Vuln stack.
Okay.
So most people can take 2. You can take 3 hits technically and survive. It's just very uncomfy.
The clear video had it at 3 stacks. And
Yeah,
they were very spicy. Everyone hit like 4-digit HP.
It's spicy. So the healer with Searing can't reach the party. So just give it a GCD-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the shake that I need to?
I didn't even see it, but there were so many buffs on my bar that I don't know. We didn't get knocked back, so I assume it was correct unless Kanata put up a sucker.
I had a sucker up.
Okay, well
Yeah, I was gonna say because you said this is where it's needed, and I'm like, well, I just used it, and it was probably too late.
So just throw it up right after that AoE, right after
The first
Hellfire.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so you are going to main tank Ifrit, Tam?
I guess.
Okay. So you will take the first tank buster. So you take the first hit, then pop home gang and take the second 2 hits.
Yep.
Tyleet will be taking the second tank buster, which is after dashes. So he will need to Vogue it as soon as Ifrit lands after dashes. And he will be using super on that.
Now, can I keep him after I take those hits, or do we need to swap?
I think you can keep him.
Is there any need to swap at all?
If you do the buster the right way.
I mean, obviously for the tank busters, but is there any need other than that to swap?
I don't think so. No, because you guys will stick together for the rest of it.
All right, let's get one more good pull in.
Kare's bidding the eruptions with me?
Yes, so are you going
Okay,
right or
so he's
left?
gonna start on. Do you want to start on 1 or 2, or do you care?
I don't know. Tell me what
Well,
to
it'll
do.
be left. It'll be left or right.
Or yeah.
So we're starting on the bottom of the trapezoid.
Yes.
Right. But we'll be on different sides.
I still don't know
You
where to
can go-
stand.
Just take the left side and take the right side.
One stack on the hitbox. I'm dead.
Yeah, I got hit by it.
Oh, Karen, this goes invisible.
North and west. Oh, right.
I hit the same cooldown that I used for the first tank buster.
Pull her back center.
I do not have a prompt for this.
Soil and such.
Wait, it didn't go.
It didn't do as much because stacks weren't there.
I mean, the stacks weren't there.
Carried not 2 stacks.
Oh no, what? Oh.
That's awkward.
Sleepy time.
Nap
Well, they just keep
time.
going too. That's nice.
Nap time.
And I need to get me a satin plume in real life.
So
Just like chain it up in your bedroom or something.
so even if I did want to wallet, I can't wallet there because I'm asleep. Alright, one more. Do all of our abilities reset after the first phase?
If they come off cooldown, they do. Back on the butt.
Oh, come on. I got greedy.
Wait, that implies you were ever not greedy.
Sure, one more. Let's do it. Last one.
Last one for really reals. Back tight on the butt.
Easy.
Back on the butt.
Oh, damn it.
I have 2 stacks. Oh, moved too soon.
Oh, I didn't even see the cast bar for that. What the heck?
Oops.
So I will say I have at least in other parties I've been in, had issues where during frictions, not even the red mage as well, just the summoner will die. I can't explain it, but it's
Well,
not the first time I've seen it.
my food fell off, so that's one thing. Also, is there like something else I have not figured is where we're going to use addles?
We could add all the frictions. That'd be great.
Because we have 2 addles we can figure out. All right. Well, welcome to your new hell. there's no escape.
Hey, we got to Ifrit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go read a bunch of stuff in a little bit, but does anybody want to do anything first in the game?
I have to do expert.
I think I need to make actual dinner because I've only had potato chips. So, have a good night, guys.
Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.